Some fragrances are loud, some are sexy, but these fragrances are the ones you want to reach for when you're freshly clean, towel still on, and just want to smell effortlessly good without trying. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time finding me, my name is Gerard. Today we are talking about fragrances, more specifically the 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. So if that's content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, all the good things. But let's jump into it, starting with Sunday. Guys, 7 fragrances that you're gonna wanna wear straight out of the shower. And I know that term is thrown around a lot in the fragrance community, out of the shower fragrances. It's kind of stupid if you ask me, but I've said it. I'm guilty as well of saying it and using that expression, but there is something to it. There are fragrances that I see as extensions of just being freshly showered and clean and put together. So on Sunday, I reached for one that perfectly fits that description. The scent we're talking about is Roche's L'Homme Aromatic Touch. And I think you're gonna see kind of a common theme here when it comes to some of the notes that you're gonna find in these. This opens up with apple, pineapple, some olibanum, a little bit of patchouli. So it has this kind of earthy aromatic vibe to it. Very easygoing, very clean smelling. Again, an extension of just being clean out of the shower. It definitely carries this herbal tinged freshness to it with a clean, musky base that really any guy can appreciate. You're gonna be able to wear it in a lot of situations. One thing that you're gonna find with all these fragrances is none of them overpower, and this is beautifully done. It just has a really light touch to it. No pun intended, aromatic touch. It's spot on. It's not overdone. It's not a massive projector, but it lasts a long time. It smells clean, and you're gonna love it. Roche's L'Homme Aromatic Touch. This next one is one of my favorite blue fragrances, really of all time. The scent we are talking about is Loewe 7 Cobalt. And I've been pumping this fragrance's tires for a while, thanks to one of you guys. One of you guys had initially recommended this one to me a few years back, and I needed to try it. Soapy incense with a mineral freshness. Think lavender meets ozonic notes. And it's a blue fragrance with a twist. Ultra clean, cool, feels modern, a little urban almost, like I would wear this out in the city. Just kind of a vibrancy around it that just is uplifting and energetic. I just think it's a beautiful scent, and I like going back to it. And when I just kind of don't want to think about what I'm going to throw on that day, this one always lands for me, and I am absolutely crazy about this house, Loewe. Super slept on house. If you guys have not tried fragrances from them yet, I think this is a good place to start. Loewe 7 Cobalt. Speaking of slept on houses, this one for sure is slept on. Same we're talking about is Toomey Awaken. And if you guys haven't tried Toomey fragrances, and you guys are going to point out that you can see my mouth there talking, hello. You guys always, it's so funny because I laugh every time someone points it out when there's a clear, but anyways, you get it. Nice atomizer. This has this kind of soft citrus ginger opening that's super addictive. I think it's designed to feel energizing, exactly what you would want post shower, but it also has this relaxing quality to it as well, almost spa-like. So I like to throw this one on when I know I'm not going anywhere. Out of the shower, throw it on, just relax. You know, maybe watch some TV. This is kind of a weekend warrior, although the day that I wore it, I ended up going to the office and working. So it works in those situations too as well. It's clean without being boring with this Zen-like calmness to it that I just can't get enough of. And the best part here is the sweetness and how it's used. It's not overly done. It's so well balanced. It kind of brings out more of the notes in this fragrance, and I love it. Toomey Awaken. This next one, quintessential aquatic freshness, the scent we're talking about, is none other than Nautica Voyage. And as you can tell by the dent in my bottle, this is one that I've used for a while that I absolutely love. And for me at this point, a classic. Crisp green apple, this salty water accord. For me, it also is nostalgic. It has this nostalgic touch to it that reminds me of a period of my life where this is kind of the vibe. This was like what people wore. Reminds me a little bit of them all, but at the same time, it has this really authentic ocean spray effect to it. So I feel like, you know, you pick up on the aromatic notes, the apple. Some people say cucumber. I get a little bit of that, but for me, it's a little bit sweeter than that. It's not too bitter. It's just really, really nice. And it's also memorable. This doesn't smell like anything else in my collection. It doesn't overdo it. It doesn't smell too cologne-y, which a lot of times, if it smells like too much of a designer fragrance, too cologne-y, it gets lost in the sea of other fragrances that smell just like it. That's not this. And especially for the value that you can find this for, it's a standby. This one is still good to this day. I love it. Nautica Voyage. This next one was my last rack store pickup at Marshall's. You guys need to check out that video. I'll put it in the description down below. But the scent we are talking about is Versace Eros Energy. Now, the day that I wore this, guys, I pulled 2 compliments. I was not expecting it. Not because I don't think it smells good. It smells absolutely incredible. It's great for out of the shower. But because I couldn't smell it anymore. So in its performance, it's a little deceiving. This one lingers, especially on clothes. It sits a little closer to the skin after a couple hours. But I think this is one of those fragrances that even though you go anosmic to it or nose blind, other people around you can still smell it. So I think for that reason alone, the overall performance on this is excellent, especially being a citrus heavy fragrance like it is. I mean, every citrus under the sun is in this bottle and it smells absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is most closely compared for me personally to Creed Aventus Cologne. Take that for what it's worth. Although I do think it's a standalone fragrance because it does have nods to the other Eros fragrances. Although subtle, it is there and I pick it up just slightly. Overall, I'm really happy with this fragrance. I think it's something different from the line, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. Versace Eros Energy. This next one is the definition of fresh out of the shower scent we are talking about is Mont Blanc Legend Blue. And it will remind you of other legends in the line, so think Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but this one has a little bit of a warmer twist to that fragrance for me. Although it still has that fougere backbone, the other elements here, the lavender, some of the woods, the creaminess of this fragrance, this hits every single mark. But the mint up top is what really truly sets it apart. It adds just the right amount of this airy greenness along with ambroxan. You are going to get loads of ambroxan, which is why I like wearing this one out of the shower. Because again, it smells like an extension of being clean and put together. This is definitely blind buy safe. I think any guy is going to like this one. And I was actually surprised how much I like this one. Also, longevity here is pretty much around the moderate mark. A line that's not necessarily known to be beast mode. I think this actually lasts longer than a couple of the other legends that I've tried in the past. So take that for what it's worth. I really like this one. Clean, put together, classic, out of the shower scent. Mont Blanc Legend Blue. This next one might be one of the best values under $40 that you can find. Scent we are talking about is Banana Republic's Metal Rain. Now, a lot of people compare this to Creed's Silver Mountain Water. I get that vibe. It's soft. It's a little bit powdery. It has this kind of airy elegance to it. And, oh wow, just smelling in the air. The citrus is perfect. Doesn't smell like a cleaning product. One thing I will say about Banana Republic fragrances, particularly this line, super high quality smelling for the price that you pay. It's an amazing value. Metallic citrus meets soft woods. It is ultra light, unintrusive, a little bit breezy feeling. Has that humid air after a rain sensation to it when you smell it. So it is a little bit transportive in that way. It feels minimalist, but refined. And one thing I want to point out too, is to kind of extend the longevity of this fragrance. I'll use some lotion out of the shower, just some regular unscented body lotion. So all of these fragrances work perfect with that. It doesn't change the fragrance. It just helps it stick around a little bit longer. This really benefits from doing that every day. The more hydrated your skin is, the longer fragrances are going to last on you. It just biology. But I find with this fragrance in particular, it definitely extends the life of the scent. Guys, one of the best values you're gonna find. Banana Republic's Metal Rain. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. Would love to know what your weekly rotation was. What do you think of my 7? Are any here that you absolutely love, hate? Drop it in the comment section down below. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.